Yizhe, Artorius, Unwavering. Thursday, December 3rd, 2016. Oh, Shanghai. Your beauty is unparalleled. Your history, your meaning, and your insurmountable growth makes me fascinated. Oh, Shanghai, I miss you. You are my cradle, my world, and my identity. And I will continue to love you eternally. During the dawn of the 21st century, I was endowed with life in Shanghai, China, a place that defined my childhood experience and early worldview. Being ethnically characterized as Han, the dominating ethnicity in China, I started my early life as a majority, who was completely unaware of the unspoken stories of minorities. As a young child, I had seen a lot and traveled far within China. Yet, being a child as I was, I would have never thought of myself going to a new country, specifically immigrating to the United States of America. And from then on, my life would completely alter into a new direction, where I personally experienced the unspoken stories of foreign minorities. Saturday, October 1st, 2016. Why? Why me? Isn't it already physically painful to have an ankle injury from falling? But why do I have to suffer emotionally? That sensation of hopelessness when others ignore one's silent calling for assistance is devastating. Shouldn't it be obvious to help the little boy who's struggling to open the door because he is preoccupied with the two crutches in his tiny hand? Shouldn't it be reasonable to know that the silent little boy also needs a hand to carry his gigantic and burdensome backpack? Shouldn't it be a little too cold to see that limping boy carry his lunchboxes and do nothing about it? Well, I'm the minority who couldn't speak. Of course I'm not a native here. I immigrated just a year ago with little English background. Language barriers are real and so hard. How could I be in class with people mumbling basomia and be expected to excel in the material? How could I make friends when I don't even know what they are saying? And how could I get help from people when I desperately need it? No one. No one's here to accompany me. Open the door, carry my enormous backpack, and hold my lunch in place. Well, indeed, I don't think I can do it alone. I have to do it alone. Every day since I got these crutches, I feel so much pain in my armpits. My backpack's simply too heavy for me to carry alone. Sometimes, when I'm struggling to open doors with my crutches on, I just truly wish someone could help me. No one knows my struggle, and no one will help me. So that was my inner quiet as I was being left out. Language barriers can lead to so many things: miscommunication, intelligibility, and to its furthest extent, social isolation. Unfortunately, I experienced all of them. Combining these obstacles, my crutches experience taught me two finest lessons: self-reliance and empathy. Eventually, someone did help me. At the moment of helplessness, the only person I could look to was myself. I came up with strange ways to open the door single-handedly. I mastered the art of zigzag move to get myself up the stairs. I realized the key to holding lunch is to put more weight on the other side of the crutches. What I learned most importantly was paying once, which eventually made me capable of handling immense stress and pressure. And that makes me a long-distance runner. Although I faced such a level of helplessness, There were people who also shined their lights upon me, and that light of empathy, of love, of grace, of everything good changed me. Knowing the hopelessness of neglect and the warmth of compassion, I was shown a new perspective. I dramatically changed. Empathy became part of my identity as I was seeing the geniality of empathy and hostility of apathy. Nevertheless, language barrier, emotional difficulties, and social isolation did not overcome me. Hope was the source that kept me going and protected me against the greatest storms. Friday, November 4th, 2016. There are kids just like me. People who came from different parts of the world with limited English backgrounds. I saw them in my English language learning class today, and they are from all over the world. Japan, Bangladesh, Israel, Brazil, and France, and also China. They're also speaking with spoken English with their unique accents. They're also using Google Translate and dictionary to find the words in their mother tongue. I feel like they know my struggle and they know mine too. I am not alone. Friday, April 1st, 2016. Wow! Can't believe it's been 6 months since we first met each other. We had so many great experiences during the first short period of time. We conversed so much about our differences, such as our lives, our immigration, our educational experience, and fundamentally, our language. We've learned foreign languages from each other, even though sometimes the words were not good per se. We chat using our unique style of spoken English with the help of translation. It is the best tool for us to communicate. We took pride in our origin and respect our uniqueness with sincere curiosity and understanding. I absolutely loved it. We had so many fun activities together, and I am so grateful to be in such a wonderful and caring community. Looking back, I was truly unfortunate to meet kids who had similar immigration experience as I did, and get support from those who know my struggle. Little will my young self know that it was the turning point of my worldview. That sense of resonance of being in a foreign culture was invisible force bringing us together. We were bound to each other because of similarities, but our differences. We were similar because we were different, because we had different life experiences that brought us to a new and foreign place, because we faced similar life challenges as young immigrant students. These intrinsic connections brought me to their community. My fascination with our differences and similarities forged my love of internationalism. And during the first years of my immigration, I had passed my intersection, which led me to a new direction. Monday, April 9th, 2018. My time in the program is so fun. I get the opportunity to get to know other local minorities and have professional discussions with them. Many of my coworkers are of African descent, so we had a lot of talks about cultures that are related to African American communities, and I learned so much from them. Standing from their point of view, talking through their perspective, and understanding their position are the best lessons I've learned. Beyond sharing ideas, we frequently volunteer together to help our local communities, such as preparing gifts to the disadvantaged families, hosting social events to promote social equity, assisting in teaching Polish kids how to read, and all that great stuff. It was not only satisfying to work with them, but it was also inspiring too. Slowly and slowly, I found myself involved in activities that are culturally related, which to me are no longer novel. My love of international and diversity has emerged. From the ashes of challenges faced as a foreign minority, I had come to believe in understanding each other's stories and appreciating our differences. Being with other local minorities such as those who are African descent, I had learned so much and I had grown so much. Previously considered as a majority, I was so closely connected to the stories of minorities. Not only did I hear them, see them, and experience them, But those stories also become part of my story, interconnected, expressing the beauty of infinite possibilities. Here I am, being the LNYF community and seemingly expressing the stories of Asian immigrants to those who are not familiar with them. Seems oddly familiar, isn't it? Well, this is me, believing in sharing unknown stories and with hope, in love, moving forward.